I'm a Google product user, but I'm not just a user. I would argue I'm a power user. I employ the use of Google tools myself. I use it with my students, I use it with my staff, and I employ their use with an international audience through the Learning and Technology Exchange Network, which has over 200 plus members. In this video, I plan to show you a glimpse of some of the tools that we use at the school. Of course, there's no way that I could show them all to you, so let's get started. Well, I use the Google Keep to organize my life with the built-in sticky notes and to-do lists. So I use Google Calendars, and we use them extensively at our school. I instigated this with the school, so we had booking calendars. In the calendars, I use Google Labs. A few that I think are quite important are the next meeting, the free or busy, and the hide the morning or night. Another really cool thing is browsing the interesting calendars. Teachers also know that there's a wealth of resources at my website. One other nice thing about my website is that I have the Make an Appointment, and my embedded Google Calendar is right there. Of course, I like to use YouTube, which is part of the Google apps, and just organize different playlists, for example, education playlists, but not just playlists. I show other teachers how to upload their own videos. But YouTube is becoming so versatile that we're able to edit, we're able to put closed captioning and add pictures and music and all the titles and stuff that we like to write in YouTube. But that's not all. Of course, I like the addition that they had in the developing of tools that you could add questions into the YouTube videos. Another great new tool that can allow students with show and tell is the Google Tour Builder. And what it does is it allows them to plot in different locations around the world, and when they go into those locations, they can then add pictures and say when they were there and when they left, and then they can put a little story about it. They can drag right into the specific location with those pictures. Another jumping point to that is to go into find Street View of possibly where they are, and then they can take screenshots or put pictures in from that and move around with the Google Street View, which is a lot of fun. The Street View in itself could be a really cool presentation tool. Moving over to Google Drive, which of course we have synced offline in almost every computer at the school. One of the cool new ways that I found to use it was to create what's called collaborative notes. And what we can do is give the students different areas that they can write notes and share this document with them. And at the same time, they can see what their friends are writing and then make their notes better, bounce ideas off of these notes. It's a really good conversation starter. A really neat data analysis tool that we just started using in grade 5 the other day was Google Trends. And so the kids were searching for things that they're interested in, and then they're looking at peaks and valleys and looking for special anomalies. We did this together as a class, and they were just excited about it. Of course, knowing what Google is best for, which is search, using the power of the tool that Google has, which are like the voice search with little kids, Google image search, where you can upload and search by images, searching through Google Scholar, searching for specific books, being able to read through and skim through the books, reading the reviews, and having the students write reviews where they're writing to a legitimate audience, showing the students how to search for things that are going to be safe, that are at an appropriate reading level, and that can be used in their projects, finding things that are appropriate, that are exactly what they're looking for, that might enable for non-commercial reuse. So modifying their searches with very specific advanced search variables. Also taking docs, spreadsheets, and forms to the next level and adding in certain scripts like AutoCrat, Formula, Doctopus, so many very powerful things that allow you to do a lot of managing and automation. I also use it for using the power of social networking through Google+, Google Hangouts. We have meetings all the time when we're not at school. It's great for recording and keeping things for posterity for us to look back at. Also using the power of Google Chrome and building in extensions. There's so many great things out there. We just need to explore what the options and the variables are. In order to get this out to as many people as possible, I not only teach students, I teach the teachers how to teach, but I've started a group in Eastern Europe. It's called the Learning and Technology Exchange Network, and we get together 3 times a year. We have our own Google group that's embedded into the website here. We see what each other are doing. We ask questions online, figure things out offline as well. We're becoming a really good personal learning network together, learning about the Google tools. But that's not all. Of course, joining Google groups, there's so much out there now and so much support with people who are all about Google. It's fantastic.